all the other promoters and all that. Let's talk about new players that's in the game. Let's talk about the BLK Primes of the world. Let's talk about the MVPs of the world.
Good right from Bonnie, and another one. Can dispose.
You could potentially be negotiating with Terence Crawford.
I'm not talking about boxing yet, so maybe in January.
Turkey, I want to know, when is Crawford coming back? What are the plans for him?
We are planning to have something with him. I will discuss with him maybe in January.
Where do things stand with Turkey? Turkey said he would like to open a line of communication with you.
I never say no to business. So if it is a business for me, I'm open to talk, no matter what.
You and Canelo, I know you guys are working towards trying to do a fight. What's the status of that?
We will see maybe next month, next 2 months, let's see.
So maybe in January? Maybe in January.
Yeah! First of all, Happy New Year. Now, we have to talk about the rumors. Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Bud Crawford, fight in May, not true. But it looks like that they will start negotiating this month.
So maybe in January? Maybe in January.
We'll talk about that. Also, we'll be talking about what Bill Haney had to say on Fight Hub TV about MVP and Black Prime fighting there. Have they been blackballed? And we're going to have our top 5 KOs of 2024 in the morning after. Block! Block! Listen. First of all, it is beautiful outside. The snowfall is beautiful. And you know what? Let's have some eggnog and take this to the fireplace. Yeah, day ones. Day ones. Y'all remember this? I know y'all do the fireplace days. Taking y'all back. I need to start doing more videos here. It's just like, it's such a comfortable and cozy situation. But let's talk this boxing. Canelo Alvarez, Terence Crawford. First, we have to establish, before we talk about them negotiating this month, we have to establish them wanting to fight each other. Now, you heard what Robert Garcia said about his personal conversation he had with Terence Bud Crawford.
I think Crawford is looking at, just a huge fight with Canelo, and if he doesn't get it, he might not even fight anymore, because he's told me that before.
And just a few weeks ago, you heard what Terence Bud Crawford had to say on why he wants to take on Saul Canelo Alvarez.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm chasing Canelo. I think that's a broad statement. I just want the opportunity, to fight the best fighter in my generation that's out there. He's the most accomplished fighter in today's sports of boxing. And I would just like to, fight another great. That's it. That's all. If the fight, happens, I think it'll be the biggest fight in the sport of boxing today.
Which is a very noble reason. I mean, it's a reason that I can get behind. If you notice, his primary reason isn't money. He did say it'll be the biggest fight, which, you do want a big fight, but I don't think he meant monetarily, which the money comes, okay? But what he's saying is he want to test himself versus the best. And I think he's telling the truth here, right? Of course you want big money and stuff like that, but I think his swan song is just him test himself up against the very best. It doesn't seem like Terence Crawford has done wrong with his money, and obviously he's the breadwinner of his huge family. He has a huge family. He's a married man, a lot of kids. He definitely a busy dad. So he has to be very responsible with his money, and he comes from very humble beginnings, which most boxers do. But Terence Bud Crawford, fighting for those reasons, those are the reasons the war room can get behind. Now, does Canelo Alvarez, does he want Terence Bud Crawford? Now, you heard him on Sway, what he had to say just, 3-4 months ago?
The Sheik said that he would be willing to pay whatever you want to fight Crawford.
Fine.
Yeah.
If he's willing to pay whatever I want, hands down.
That'll work. So if yeah, you're in. So if the numbers were right with Crawford, you'll do it.
Why not? Why not? I think Crawford don't get me wrong. He's a great fighter. But for me, in my weight class, it's an easy fight.
And that's the eggnog. Christmas in a cup. Oh my God, this is delicious eggnog. But yeah. So Canelo, here's a huge misperception to me that Saul Canelo Alvarez has beef with His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh. Remember, they were talking about negotiating, and then they kind of bumped heads a little bit, and Canelo Alvarez said that he wanted to do things his way. I didn't see Canelo Alvarez as having a beef with His Excellency. I didn't. I saw Canelo Alvarez as what he said, that he's 100% focused on his fight, and he wasn't going to negotiate while he has a fight coming up. He said it multiple times.
And I say, look, I'm 100% focused on this fight, and I can talk about other fights. They text me yesterday, and I say, look, I'm not gonna talk about any other fight. I'm focused 100% on this fight. No, I don't have any offer. And look, I'm 100% focused on this fight, and then we'll see. I'm 100% focused on this fight. I'm focused 100% on this fight. I'm 100% focused on this fight. And
so when Saul Canelo Alvarez says that he's open to speak with Turki Al-Sheikh about, Terrence Bud Crawford, I believe him.
If it is a business for me, I'm open to talk, no matter what.
And with both of them saying that they will start negotiating or be open to negotiate come this month, right? I mean, because I think that was the Ring Gala where Turki Al-Sheikh was. I was there at that event. That was just last month. A lot of times you don't really want to start things when you're that late in the fourth quarter. You got the first quarter, starting. Let's get past the holidays and stuff like that. Then we can start negotiating. Makes sense to me. Look like they're both open to it. So, no, it's not confirmed that they have a fight in May, which it can happen. But what's confirmed to me with these receipts is that they will be discussing or having negotiations starting this month.
So maybe in January?
I will discuss with him maybe in January.
Now, let's talk about Bill Haney and what he had to say on Fight Hub when he was talking about Bill K. Prime, talking about MVP when he made this statement.
Let's talk about the BLK Primes of the world. Let's talk about the MVPs of the world.
I'm not sure about Bill K. Prime, but I think it's a brilliant idea for him to seek out MVP, all right? And the reason why I say this is because I'm not sure if you guys know, but it sounds like Logan Paul and Conor McGregor will be fighting on MVP, right? And Logan Paul, the older brother of Jake Paul. It looks like that fight, and that's going to be a big moneymaker. I'm not sure what platform it's going to be on, Netflix or DAZN. Logan Paul and the Pauls have got a long history with DAZN, but you saw the work that they did with Netflix, and Netflix are getting involved in sports now. You see the NFL on Netflix and stuff like that. So I'm not sure what platform it's going to be on, but I think it would behoove Devin the American Dream Haney to be on that undercard, and he's no stranger to that. Devin Haney's fight, like his stardom fight, was actually on Logan Paul undercard. I think he was taking on KSI, right? So Devin Haney is no stranger to fighting on an undercard or something like this. So Devin Haney, if he were to take on a Blair the Flair, think about how that lead up would be. If you have Logan Paul and Conor McGregor, then you have Devin Haney and Blair the Flair. That would be huge at 147 or maybe a catch weight or something like that. Devin Haney a big kid. Blair the Flair, him and Devin Haney, they got they got a beef, all right? I mean, if you saw the things that I think Blair the Flair called him a bitch or something like that.
The BM movement is bitch made movement. It's short for bitch made, and there's a whole lot of bitch made going on in bitch made culture right now. How you get in a fight, and then you sue for for physical harassment.
So yeah, I think that'd be a fantastic move to go to MVP on that undercard. I think Bill Haney is really thinking outside the box. I think he has some forward thinking here. And, you know, a lot of people were saying that it looks like the Haneys are being blackballed from like the Five Fathers, right? From, you know, the likes of Matchroom, from Top Rank and stuff like that. I think the undercard with Logan Paul, Conor McGregor would be just absolutely brilliant. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. But before we do all that, we have to look at the top 5 knockouts of this year. We're in the Zone War Room.
We in the Zone War Room. Good right from Bonnie, and another one. Oh my God!
He did exactly what we said. Double up the right hand.
Double up the right hand.
and look,
we gonna have to get paid. I'm trying to tell you, man. We're so high early on in the fight. He went right hand straight.
He had no idea that the right hand was coming.
Yes,
he had no idea the second right hand was coming.
And he was out after the right hand. The left hand.
What's a comeback? It's over! Dynamite performance from Daniel Dubois! Yeah! Three, two, one! He comes! And down goes the Bronze Bomber! Is this how it ends? Is this the end of Deontay Wilder's career?
Finish. He's gone. He's not making this count, son.
9.
This fight is finished.
It's over! Big Bang! Shaylee Zhang has just knocked out Deontay Wilder. Let's see how it ended here. Something spun Wilder around.
Oh, yeah, it was a lead right hook. He walked onto it. He was stunned. He was dazed. Oh, on the second right hand.
It's a free shot, isn't it?
Huge shot.
Zhang's hands are like cement blocks.
He has no speed in his shot. It's amazing, but his timing is really good. That's right on the button. Spins him round, then he gets a free shot.
He's got to keep his composure now, Wardley.
They called this round 13. They're picking up where they left off, and down goes Clark.
Huge right hands.
He doesn't look good. He looks terrible. It's over. Round 1 KO. Fabio Wardley's done it.
First round destruction of Fraser Clark. Fabio Wardley. Take a bow. That was impressive.
That's what we want to see. Heavyweight boxing, knockouts.
Do you know what? He commits to every attack, but again, there's that looping right hand of his. Every time he lets it go, and we spoke about that before the fight about Clark having to roll underneath it if he could, but he got caught again. But he's a great finisher, and he doesn't let you off the hook, and he's been saying that all week.